So we are leaving Meru and heading back to Union. There's a little bit of I don't know, it's not really a storm, but there's a little bit of rain and wind coming tonight and tomorrow, and specifically what, south winds?
It's south now. I think it switches more.
Yeah, so anyway, we're trying to just go somewhere where it's a little bit more protected. We had a pretty rolly evening where we were. But we were kind of wrapped around some reefs, and we were right up against a reef, and there was like swell coming across, and it just made for not a very comfortable night. It wasn't the worst that we've been in, but it came and went, and there were some pretty rolly moments. So anyway, we're heading back to Union, to Chatham Bay, and we'll probably hang out there for another day or two, and then maybe head back, depending on what the weather does. Some of the boats we talked to the other day had gone to the windward side of Carriacou and said it was pretty amazing. So we might try and go that way as we head back to Grenada. So anyway, just keeping you posted on what's going on. But we had a great couple of days at Tobago Cay and here at Meru. We actually snorkeled yesterday. You probably saw some of that footage. It was pretty cool snorkeling. It wasn't as pretty as some of our snorkels, or it's not going to show up as pretty as some of our snorkels on video because it was kind of deep. But it was big and it was healthy, and we saw some nurse sharks and a lot of really big fish and really big coral. So it was pretty cool, but it was weird. You were like in this like coral, and then you'd swim a couple of 20 feet or so, and there was this just huge drop off into the blue abyss, which was a little freaky for me actually, and
Sharky feeling.
it was very sharky feeling. And a couple of times when I swam, there was a pretty decent current out there. When I swam that way, I felt like I was kind of being sucked into that blue hole. It was kind of weird, but it was very pretty. So that was cool. Hopefully you got to see some of that video. So we'll probably just spend the day kind of chilling a little bit at Union. We're still having problems with the freshwater pump. We thought we fixed it. We switched it out, and then it wasn't working again. And then AJ switched out a sensor, and we thought we fixed it. And
well, I think this is a new problem.
Oh, great. Yeah, it's crazy. I just don't know why all of a sudden everything seems to be breaking. It's almost like, I don't know, the maintenance on it is like opening up problems. It's just pretty crazy. But anyway, hopefully he'll take a look at that a little bit today, because he thinks it's sucking air. We're not really sure where from, and I'm not sure that any of it is very accessible, so I don't know how that's going to go. I guess he's going to have to stick his head in upside down in the water tank and see what he can see. So we'll keep you posted, see what we see. We're kind of racing this dark cloud through our anchorage. See who's going to get there first. I think the cloud's going to get us before we get there. Looks like we might have made it.
Not going to get any rain.
The rain's missed us. Now we're not going to get any rain, which we kind of really wanted. The boat really needs a good rinse down, but it is what it is. But glad we snorkeled yesterday, because it's looking a little rough out there today. Alright, well, we made it back to Chatham Bay on Union Island, and we avoided the storm. However, the seas are not happy, and we are just all over the place. This is the boat behind us. It's actually pretty calm right now. I'll turn it on next time it starts swinging. But pretty pitchy in here. At least we're into it, and it's not side to side for us. Like I said, this boat behind us.
They're going everywhere, side to side, front to back.
Yeah.
Running in circles.
Yeah, it's bad. They must be like a Beneteau or something with very little keel.
Yeah.
Because they are just all over the place.
Yeah, we've had a couple of waves break over the bow at anchor.
Yeah, actually a minute ago we buried the bow.
The bowsprit was buried in the water.
Yeah, we were up front putting up our rain catcher, which we haven't quite figured out exactly how to connect yet. And like literally the bowsprit went underwater. So it's pretty crazy. There's rain coming tonight, supposedly. Yeah, there you go. That's what we're doing here in this anchorage.
Not us, we're not going.
We're not quite as bad as that.
We're going front to back.
Yeah, we're doing just front to back. We're not doing the whole loop-de-loop that they're doing.
That looks miserable.
That does look miserable. All their shit's falling. All their shit's got to be falling out of the cabinets and countertops, and it's just awful when you're in that place. And then the momentum of the boat keeps them going. You know, once it starts, it's like hard to stop it. Okay, so AJ just went down to dive on the anchor because he noticed on the thing that we were wrapped around a rock. It was just banged on the side of the boat and said, "Give me the camera." I think we are literally right next to our anchor, which is not good.
Alright, so I'm going to jump in and try to unwrap the anchor chain from the rock. So we have about 150 feet of chain out. We're wrapped around the rock about 50 feet out. So if I can get it unhooked, we're probably going to drift 100 feet.
Okay.
And then hopefully rehook. But as soon as I get it out, I'm going to swim back to the boat and get on. The engine started, so in case we need to move,
we can back
do
down
that.
again.
The
Or
throttle is
move.
off. I may need you to let out some chain to give me slack so I can get it around the rock. But
Okay.
once I swim out there, I'll let them
Okay.
know.
All right, I'll be up front. All right, fun times. Goes AJ into the water. There's a rock we're wrapped around. Can barely see it through the water. Is it too deep?
There's 3 rocks.
Is it too deep?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I mean, I can reach it. I just don't know if I can hold my breath that long.
Okay.
All right, let some slack out, about 20 feet.
And it doesn't help that it's a kind of a windy day, so there's a lot of wind and current, and it's pretty deep down there. I think your slack just tightened.
Yeah, I know. You're probably gonna have to drive the boat.
Okay. Tell me what to do. What if we pull in closer to it?
Huh?
What if we pull the boat closer to it
That's what I'm saying.
with the chain?
Yeah.
Like pull up the chain.
Hold on. Yeah, try it.
Okay.
Try it. Hold on there for a minute.
Okay.
Keep going.
I'm trying not to put so much pressure on the windlass.
All right, let's them out.
Let some out.
Yep. I really need you to drive the boat around me.
Okay. When you say around you, what do you mean?
Ah,
When you say around you, what do you mean? Okay, I'll try. Makes me nervous.
come this way a little bit. Slow down a bit.
Now what?
Just keep going straight. All right, we're free.
Alright, do what now?
Cool.
Look how nasty my hands get. Having to dig in there and pull up that chain. It's gross. Alright, so he's going to take a look at it, see where we're at. It's dug in many better. We're still a little closer to boats than we like to be, and we're all kind of sitting different. The wind in here, because of these mountains, just sometimes comes in and starts spinning, and so the boats are like all facing in different directions.
Not ideal, but I don't want to let out anymore because we'll wrap around another rock.
Okay.
Our anchor is right next to a big rock. It's not really dug in.
Yeah, there's so many rocks out
I
here.
don't think it gets any better.
No, I think it's only, we needed to go further, more shallow, or that way.
Yeah.
All right, we'll just keep an eye on it.
All right, so we got the anchor chain unwrapped from the rock. Beth did a good job of driving the boat around the rock. I couldn't go down and move the chain off the rock by hand. It was wedged in there too hard. But anyway, we got it unwrapped. We pulled the anchor. We drove around. We tried to drop the anchor and it wouldn't set. Another second or third try?
Second.
Yeah, so took 2 more tries and we're anchored again. Dove on it. It's not ideal. There's rocks everywhere. There's big rocks. So the anchor's kind of set in a little bit of sand, and it's basically hooked on another rock, but the chain's not wrapped around it. If we do drag, it'll drag into another big rock, which will hook pretty good if that happens. But yeah, we'll see. We'll monitor it throughout the day. It's supposed to be a little gusty, so if it holds throughout the day, then we're good. If not, we'll, I don't know, try to do it again. So yeah, I'm not super confident in the way we're anchored, but I mean, hell, there's a lot of mooring balls around here. Maybe we'll just pick up a ball.
Yeah. I don't know what shape they're in.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who owns them or how much
I've
they
never
own.
come in this bay. We've been here, what, 3 times now?
Yeah.
And nobody has ever been hooked up to a mooring ball. So, don't know why. But I don't know how everybody else in here is anchored. Yeah, it's just a lot of rock, not a whole lot of sand. So
And
not,
a lot of movement.
yeah, we swing a lot.
Yeah, there's current that comes through here, and then there's weird wind that happens because of the high mountains around us, and it's just like
Yeah, yesterday when we came into anchor, we were pointing bow out to the sea. And then waking up this morning, our bow was towards land. And now we're, 90 degrees from that. So we have
And we've actually moved almost 90 degrees during this anchoring process.
yeah, so we have basically the wind swirls about 360 degrees since we've been here. So not super confident, but
Oh well.
yeah, we'll see. Wish us luck. Bye.